Hello, this is Dr. Liu. We have two buzzers here. So which one is the active buzzer? Which one is the passive buzzer? Well, what is active or passive anyway? Well, for active buzzers, they have circuitry inside. So all you have to do is to supply the voltage. This one has a positive side and negative side. So you just supply a voltage such as 3.3 volt or 5 volt depending on the reading, and it'll buzz at a fixed frequency. And a passive buzzer, on the other hand, is nothing but a piezoelectric film. So if you just supply a DC, it bends the film and it doesn't vibrate the film. So you have to supply, for instance, a 5 volt, 0 volt, 5 volt, 0 volt, a pulse with a certain frequency to drive it in order for it to buzz. So let's give it a test. I have the test leads connected to a student power supply with 3.3 volts uh, between the two mini grabbers. So for an active buzzer, this might be loud. There. So that is an active buzzer. It has a built-in circuitry. Let's see what frequency it is buzzing. So a spectrum analyzer. Okay. We have the ceiling light. So let's just kind of tilt it away maybe. Oh, never mind. Let's just try this. It'll be pretty obvious. Okay, here's the fundamental frequency here. See that is 2400. So 2.4K. Oh, that was still ringing in my ear. But 2.4K, that's a typical buzzer's frequency. This one, on the other hand, is passive. It won't make a sound. But let's see if it does make a sound or not. Hear carefully here. Okay, I'll bring this close to my microphone. Yeah, there's this. It sounds like some static noise on the microphone, or whatever that is that you have heard. But if you just make the connection complete, then you don't hear anything. It's just a film or a little diaphragm that's been bent. But if you touch it, if you just do this, you're not making a stable connection, so the film gets bent, unbent, and bent again, so it makes this noise. So that is a passive buzzer. So you have to drive it with positive, zero, or ground, positive, ground, with a certain frequency. So if you spend 1 millisecond um, on the positive, another millisecond on the ground. So then it's a 2 millisecond period that gives you a 500 hertz, right? So that's how this works. And this is a simpler to use device, but it has more integrated circuit inside. So typically this is a more expensive. That one's cheaper.